Marcia, Marcia, Marcia. Marcia, Marcia. This took you from 3D to 5D. And got a little bit more work to do together to create the world that allows you to live your most cherished life and provide that for North. Happy birthday. I'm the one who knows how to fix all this. But I don't know how to belong. I don't know how to get people to be my friends. I don't know how to have followers, and I don't know how to sell things. I cannot thank you for keeping me alive 1 year ago. And it is painful to tell you I've lived in torture, but I have. Because if you can help me again, and this is helping me is more about the people, but your help and my is help me get back. And we're going to misdirection around to Mackenzie Scott to solve all of this. It's all there on YouTube. And you know how stubborn I am in painting in green. Heart chakra green energy. Stick with it, stick with it. I need elder foster care. I am autistic. And not in a way that we're all different, but I can't get any accommodations. I simply cannot. I have failed with thousands of people. I did my work on LinkedIn, and you know that. Nobody picks up my signal. And it shouldn't be the case that anyone who's done no wrong should have to die because people aren't paying attention to them. But in order for me to change that reality, because it's going to start happening to so many of us, we've got a real problem with the technology. It's very inhumane. And add that on top of all the inhumane effects of industrialization, hyperdigitalization. We are so in trouble as a species less than 30 years. I'm trying to save you, future you, and the future for North, and the future with grandkids, and more adventures, and I don't know anybody else who can offer you this so succinctly. And I mean, it takes a long time. Nobody has the attention span to listen to me. That's why I'm having a lot of trouble. But I mean, in the scheme of changing everything, it's very succinct. Just need the right now. I'm creating, and I need the right level people, and I don't know where they're at. And so that's why I need the influx of cash, a patron. It's Mackenzie Scott. Maybe Melinda will get in a bidding war or something. Please bring me back to Seattle. Enough money to drive up and host me. Priority number one. We'll find another place where I can actually have a spare room. The person's perfectly okay, and for some companion. For the caper of this is a caper. This is to find out how to make the right livelihood happen. It's how to find out how to build a life where you save all 7.9 billion humans. Everyone's worried about the money. I'm over here like, I got strategies. World peace. I got the implementation plan for world harmony. See, we're not even getting that right. Peace is static. It's this. What changes everything is when we're all just playing in harmony. Our bodies are instruments of consciousness. Got it all. And this is the art form that I've invented. hashtag stand up philosophy. It's Socratic improv. It's I have no actual person to talk to, so I had to talk to myself, and then I imagine who I'm talking to and pitch like a great opportunity. And seriously, just really quickly, synchronistically with our powers of our energetic coherence and what we have to offer the world. Just misdirection for a while, and we'll 3 degrees of separation to somebody who will have Mackenzie Scott call me. This is proof the wise feminine is all that. And a wily wear water glass. Just thank you for everything. We need to do some co-creating right now. I don't have anywhere else to turn. And of course you can, there's negotiations here, there's whatever. But I know it's an inconvenience, but I have nowhere else to turn. And I understand how frightening that becomes, but the reason, this has been my situation now, this entire millennium. And I've asked a lot more subtly. I've paid it forward with so many people. And it's just not been the reciprocal, but people are just not in it with me and they ghost me. Not on purpose, right? And there's no intent. It's like everyone like I've done something wrong and they just need to instruct me how to do things right. It's not done everything correctly. People just get busy and they don't have the attention span to remember that I paid it forward. And because people don't even do what they promise me they'll do. That's how I became unbanked. This is why it was different and why this is now a different whole thing. And I need to be brought home. I need to be someplace with somebody who really doesn't want me to die, which is a very short time because things are going to work so very quickly. But God damn it. I became unbanked. I can't get money through the website. Only now Venmo and Cash App. But I don't have any. My MacBook went obsolete. The web browsers would no longer load. I couldn't push submit to do things, to change my website, to do anything. So I've needed to take away the donation button since June. I became unbanked in June, but I can't beat up the laptop. I can't do that. Nobody's paid me. Nobody remembers me unless I'm in their face saying, remember, I'm in a dying situation. Just help me get out the quicksand. But this is the problem. This is why we're going to go to Mackenzie. This is the problem with the charity model. It's absolutely crucial. When somebody's in an emergency situation, there should be charity. They should be helped. But charity doesn't solve any of the root problems. No charity out there for somebody who's an autistic adult. It hasn't been developed yet. I'm a developer. But far more than that, I've went upriver. I've seen how to solve all of the problems we have via the philosophical method. The philosophical hypothesis of bioelectromagnetism is a unifying theory of human energy, potential, and well-being. It is a theory of everything, from consciousness outward. It produced evaporating 150 pounds in the 15 months after turning 50. I'm a human being that could not be predicted. You know this. Feel it. Get into bliss. Realize what I'm doing. I'm demonstrating how to become a completely different. Fuck Franz Kafka. Only the men would let it was just a cockroach. That's guilt and sins and whatnot. Well, a female, I'm metamorphosized from a polar bear to a giraffe. I'm kind of stuck in the polar, just because, the pandemic and the lack of any human being who will talk to me at all. I'm alone in the world. The second that gets solved and somebody goes, oh, let me get you some chicken soup, which is you, Marcia Wiley. Please invite me to be a house guest. You're the only one who has done so this entire millennium. Please do it one more time. We'll complete it. I think that's like 3rd time's a charm, right? 3rd time's a charm. And this is not about drudgery, and this is about you and I playing and creating, co-creating. If we wake up and every day, hell yes, right? And you take the lead, because I'm also not very good at multiple things. But then I'll help you bring in and dial into more, like, I just don't mind if I'm not feeling, any color besides green. I don't feel the peer pressure. I think that there's something in there, and again, we're not saying, I don't think you're very unpeer pressury, but what's the category of that kind of socialization thing? The best gift I can give to you is I love all of the things you accomplish, but there's some way, and I don't know how to say it specifically. We need to go back and forth, but we'll get it and we can clear it. And we even don't need to talk about it. We can use the tuning forks. In that you're using all of the multiplicity of all your lovely projects to avoid your best destiny. So, like, I think, like, 90% of that is precisely who you are. There's just a little small thing, and it's probably physiological, really, okay? But if the bioelectromagnetism isn't, the conductivity isn't optimized, and this is nobody's fault, and it's not something you can consciously know, is probably with something that you entrained to when you were 1 through 5. You didn't even have the capacity to store memories in language, and it's just something that doesn't serve you. I'm getting really good at this. Human functioning. I really get how we are built, both at the quantum physics level and at the practical implementation. Don't use standard diet and exercise and evaporate 150 pounds in the 50 months after turning 50. See, that's the particleness that nobody's ever. Nobody. How many people actually who knew me went out for those first 50 years to have seen me? That's what I'm saying about there's nobody in my life. And I have. And in this, 0.033 people's out of 100, I'm gotten enough to stay alive right now. But right now, there's no way money's coming in. I need to do something radical. And that's come back to Seattle to pitch 2 female billionaires. Few weeks before, and top priority is, of course, my health, and then there's a spare room. We'll go big. That's always been the problem. We've been really going too small. The go big is really the answer. So there's play. We could. Nothing requires more energy and makes a body ready to sleep than having a lucid dream that you post to YouTube. Harmony.